So yesterday when I was asking you guys to check out the video that I was going to upload today about the future of my channel, that video turned out to be the last part of this video. So after the battle, please listen to what I have to say after the battle, as I think it's going to be pretty important to this channel. It definitely has to do with your guys' opinion. So yeah, thank you guys. So anyway, hey YouTube, what's going on? This is Cheeseboy628 here today giving you an NU tier Pokemon Showdown battle. And this is an NU team that my boy Nathan Blitz made for me. If you see him online, he's Jiggle Physics. And yeah, I've got an Expert Belt Sock, a Life Orbed Haunter, Mystic Water, Adaptability Basculin, Physically Defensive Bastiodon, Choice Scarf Gardevoir, and Specially Defensive Audino. And I didn't work out any of the kinks in his team, as I do disagree with some of the things he has on his team. And honestly, I don't think this team is the ideal team. But I still work with it. Maybe you guys will like it. Yeah. So now looking at his team, he's got that big Alamomola. I've got to find a way to take that out. Gardevoir is a great check to it. That Glaceon is definitely going to be a special threat, so I gotta watch out for that. Miltank is going to be another wall that I'm going to have to try to figure out how to take out. Superior will be trouble if it's able to set up before I'm able to do some serious damage or get a status ailment on it. Swellow, I use Swellow all the time. There's really the best counter is probably my Gardevoir, as it's Scarf, so it's going to be faster. And then Swoobat will be annoying if it gets stored power or something like that. But other than that, it's going to be pretty flimsy. So yeah, the goal is to take out Miltank and Alamomola, and from there I can just get like Gardevoir, Basculin, Haunter, any of those big sweepers in and just take out the rest of his team. So yeah, let's see how that goes. So like Nathan Blitz likes to start off, I like to start out with my Expert Belt Sock. And he brings in his Miltank, and right away I'm just going to go for the CC. I don't care what comes in, it's going to take a lot of damage, even if it's Swoobat. But yeah, he basically sacks Swallow right here. Very easy killing for my Sock. So now he brings in Superior, and it must be pretty darn defensive, as my Ice Punch being Expert Belted really just didn't do enough in my opinion. And he seems to be more on the defensive side. He's a coil set, so I gotta get that thing out of there, as it could sweep, but luckily it's low enough health that Gardevoir is able to come in, just hit it with a Psychic. But yeah, Glaceon comes in, I gotta preserve my Gardevoir, especially since I have a specially defensive Audino that can take hits for days. And he goes for Workup, and I'm like, okay, I haven't seen this before, so I don't really know what's gonna happen. And it turns out he Baton Passes at +3 special attack and attack to Swoobat. So now I am dealing with a very strong threat. You never thought you'd think that, would you? No, but a stab stored power with all of, oh my gosh, so much power. Luckily though, my Bastiodon has Metal Burst, and so it does 1.5 times the amount of damage I take, goes right back to him, and that's easily a dead Swoobat. But yeah, now Miltank comes in, and it can't do anything to me. I quad resist the body slam, does 3%. Leftovers is giving me more HP. So I get up my Stealth Roxina. Nice to have some pressure, especially since Glaceon's still in. But he goes for the Curse, and I don't really feel comfortable staying in. And I go into Haunter in case he doesn't have Scrappy, but I should have known since he seems to be more of an offensive set. But yeah, now I come in with Basculin. And even though he's just at +1 defense, my Waterfall is doing nothing, which is really unfortunate, especially since he has the Heal Bell to get that Toxic away, and then he paralyzes me with the Body Slam. So now he also revealed that he has Milk Drink, so Body Slam must be his only attacking move, which does make sense though since he has Scrappy. So luckily, Gardevoir is so fantastic that it hits the first Focus Blast, and then it hits Focus Blast number 2, taking out the only sweeping threats left on his team. So all that's left is Alamomola, and I'm just going to switch out so I can come back in with a Thunderbolt. But yeah, so I'm just going to get the Toxic on the Alamomola, get a little bit of residual damage, not like it really matters anyway. But yeah, I'm just going to stay with Bastiodon, as I'm just going to wait until it dies, really. So then Alamomola's going to take a little bit of Toxic damage, and then finally it'll go down to a Scald. My Gardevoir can come in and clean up that Alamomola with a Thunderbolt, and good job, Gardevoir. I would never think that you would hit 2 Focus Blasts. Not bad. So that was a fantastic battle, Sadra. Alright guys, thanks for watching. 2 things regarding the battle. Number 1, you may have noticed that my username is just Cheeseboy there. That is because I'm using that separate account basically just to experiment with new teams, as I don't want my fairly high score on Cheeseboy628 to go down too much when experimenting. Yeah, and then there's also, you may notice I have some weird nicknames on some of these pokes. I really don't nickname my pokes that much, so if you notice it, it's probably just because it's Nathan Blitz's nicknames. But yeah, that's all about that. Now to talk about what I find to be very important to this channel. Your participation in what you guys want from me. Now, like I said from the beginning of this channel, it's all about what you guys want, and then I want to produce what you guys want, of course. So, I see comments that are like, good battle, and just keep uploading, and I even see like you're undersubbed and stuff like that. And like, I appreciate those comments, it's awesome. There's very few to like none of negative comments. So I'm wondering, why is there always like 1 dislike on every video? And why are there times where I have more dislikes than likes? Like, it definitely, it's kind of frustrating. Like, I'm still going to keep going, as there are some people I talk to about that are just like, haters gonna hate, But why? I want, like I've asked before, if there's something you don't like about the video, sure, you can dislike, but could you comment telling me what you don't like about it? Like, yeah, like I said, I want to give you guys what you guys want. So if you don't have complaints, why are you disliking the video? I actually faced someone today where I asked them if they would kindly check out my channel, and they called me forgettable. And I'm like, okay, well, that's alright, I guess. I mean, you don't have to support me. I will do what you want, if you request it. And all he said was, like, we stopped talking for a while, and then he said, you're a good commentator or something like that. And then he said, psych, you should stop or something like that. I'm like, okay, what business do you have talking to me? And eventually we got into some kind of argument. Like, half the time I couldn't understand him because his grammar was just weird, and he was asking where I lived, and I'm like, no, I'm not telling you, buddy. But yeah, like, I'm wondering why some people just want to be negative about this. Like, I'm going to keep uploading. It's not really bothering me, but yeah, it's all about your guys' participation. Tell me what you guys want, and that's what I care about here. So if you listen to this, all I ask you to do, leave a like or dislike. I mean, of course, I prefer like, but how about comment cheese if you listened to this little rant at the end of the video? Because I want to know how many people are actually listening and are actually liking, disliking, because they actually saw the video. Because when I get that 1 dislike at each video, I'm wondering if it's someone that's just trying to tear my channel somewhat apart. Maybe they're just seeing the video for the first 5 seconds and just disliking it because they don't like me for some reason. But yeah, that's all I have for that. Leave comments as to what you want from me. And yeah, leave comments how to make the channel better, what to improve on. That's always what I've been about, and I'm going to stay that way. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, sub, and until later. Peace.